Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Y'all hit that thumbs up, share it out. Let me know if the feed's good, the audio and the video, audio, everything's good. If y'all hear a bunch of noise, they out there working in the shop. Y'all better be careful. Yeah, y'all be careful with that press. Everything good, all's good, Mr. Steve said everything's good. Good deal. Gordon made it in. What's going on, buddy? Got a good bit done on the race car. We'll had trouble last week with our internet here. That messed us up a little bit with video wise, but got a decent amount done. If everything goes good tomorrow, we hope to have had the other rear end put in the car. Got the bracket put in, and we used the GoPro to do a bunch of the filming of welding the new brackets in and taking the old rear end out. But of course, we ran into issues. The GoPro didn't record right, so as usual, but we'll get some more footage tomorrow. We got a little more welding to do and putting the rear end back in, so it'll work out. How's everybody's weekend going? It looks weird on my screen here. That's why I was asking if everything is going all right. Because usually there's stuff at the bottom. It's a graph that's working for me, but that's not doing nothing. Gordon's getting rain now. Let's see what we got. With the internet being down, I had time to change the plug cover, but I didn't. Nope. I sure didn't. I ain't even changed the box in front of it. That's the same plug cover from last week. Yeah, it is getting cold. Ain't too bad though. I mean, we'll have, it's crazy part. We'll have a cold day and a warm day. Cold day, warm day. I do have on a sweatshirt though. Y'all might remember this one. Mr. Ricky Locklear made me this shirt. No, it ain't 64 here. It ain't even cold. There's a chance we could get into teens here Tuesday night though. That'll be cool. Rick, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, we could get into teens here Tuesday night. That's going to be cold for our area. Kirk Soller, what's going on, buddy? We might put some freeze misers out if it's going to get into teens. That'll be our first chance to ever try any. Let me see how many do I got. I think I got 6 of them in there. That might work. Yeah, I might put some freeze misers out. I'll try maybe set a GoPro or something up to record them. Minus 21 tonight. Wow. Steve's dropping to 0. Yeah, if it gets into teens here Tuesday, that'll be cold. Especially with it 63 degrees right now. We're not racing this coming weekend. Mr. Ricky and them might be racing right now on asphalt. Dillon Motor Speedway is racing today. But the dirt track, Lakeview has a super late model race next weekend. I'm sure we'll ride over and check it out. Ooh, Kirk's been sick, man. I hope you get to feeling better, buddy. I was sick, a week or two ago. I got to get a haircut, too. Look at all that gray hair, man. Ain't that ridiculous? I got too much stress in my life. Yeah, that will be cold for us. Yeah, I hope you get to feeling better, Kirk. Man, that thing had me whooped. Drink it off, Rick said. Nothing wrong with that. That'll be negative 21 Fahrenheit. Not here. I don't know who else. It might be somebody else. Someone on here. Wow. That's cutting it close there, Mr. Steve. That might be why we're holding off on the meetup. We can't get you over here. You might be a rebel, Steve. We're anxious to get the car together, though. We get that new rear end and new suspension and all put under the back. We anxious to get the big motor dropped in. We want to do some testing with the built motor and see how that feels, and anxious to see how this new suspension is going to work in the back. Got your appetite back tonight? My wife just texted me a while ago before the live started about for supper. I told her I wanted a steak. I told her it felt like I was going to get some super chats tonight, so get me a steak. I told her don't even slow down at the bologna eye. Get me a steak. Brother-in-law tested positive, got him some time off work. Yeah, I hope you was careful, Mr. Steve. They out there in the shop, if y'all hear noise, they out there stripping that four-wheeler down. The one that y'all saw smoking so bad. They done got the four-wheeler stripped down now. They taking all the bushings and everything out of the upper A-arms, lower A-arms, the swing arms, all that stuff. He's getting everything powder coated on it. So if y'all hear some rumbling or cussing out there, that's what you're hearing. Steve had pork chops for dinner. I love me a good pork chop now. Hey, Mr. Ed, what's going on, buddy? But yeah, man, I love me a good pork chop. Y'all done got me so confused, Kurt. I only know which one I know. I think it's Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit's the only one I know. I'm looking up there at the thermometer that Tony Walsh gave me with a clock. The thing's still going. You didn't have to do that, buddy. Look at that. Let me text my wife. All right, get me a steak, baby. The live chat thing worked. Steak is expensive. You're right. Yeah, you definitely had to do that, but I sure do appreciate it, buddy. As soon as Mr. Steve can get across that border, we're putting the meat up on, so y'all be on the lookout. Thomas Farms, what's going on, buddy? One of y'all guys I just seen, I don't know if it was Thomas or the other, what's the other channel? They said they bought a Mercedes-Benz or something. I cannot remember the other guy's name. All right, I'll think up in a second. DLK, what's going on, buddy? I feel good now. I was sick 2 weeks ago. I don't think it was that, but I was sick. But we feeling a lot better now. What's going on, IP Farms? We only got 7 thumbs up. Y'all guys is weak tonight. Thank you, Rick. Even if you didn't hit it, you did drop a super chat. You got to pass. These other guys and gals is just lazy. They ain't even hit the thumbs up, and that's free. Dylan Joyce. So I knew I seen something. Hit it wasn't no joke. I don't know what I had. I know like that Sunday, not last Sunday, but Sunday before, I took a test. Excuse me. It was negative. But whatever I had was pretty bad. Rick said, and he hit the thumbs up coming in and watched the ad. That's what I'm talking about. Hell, it probably demonetized by now. They probably done demonetized it by now. Every Sunday mine gets demonetized. No idea why. But I dropped that video the other night, Thursday night. I didn't have internet Tuesday or Wednesday. I lost internet Monday. No internet Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I got internet back Thursday and dropped that four-wheeling video. And before I could even share that I had dropped it, I done had thumbs up, thumbs down. We're doing something right if you had a thumbs down that fast. Mr. Ed said he always hits a thumbs up on the way in. That's a hey, appreciate it. Thursday felt you drink it off. That might have worked, that might not have worked. It'd be the only one pass. You do have thumbs down. They just don't show up. You got to go into your Creator Studio app to see them. Or your, what's that other app that I use? Your TubeBuddy. I was in TubeBuddy time I dropped that video, just a habit, the way I do things. And that showed me the thumbs down. Like I said, that was within 30 seconds of dropping it. So whoever that was waiting on me. They're a real fan, though. They hit it. They said they had to be there waiting on me, so they're a fan. That's what you had your height measured in centimeter. I wouldn't even know where to guess. Yeah, I want to talk. I think I'm in the wrong chat too. Let me check that. There's our TikTok. I just dropped the TikTok right before I went live. If y'all haven't checked that out, y'all need to check it out. About cooking this a cast iron. Well, my computer's acting up. I can't change the chat, so if I miss somebody, I'm sorry. Yeah. It goes in spurts, man. Sometimes we'll get a couple and sometimes we don't. Usually the live gets at least one. But it's been a long time since I've seen the live not be demonetized. And I don't have no idea why. And it sure don't do you no good to ask why. So I just quit asking. Yeah, they out there tearing that four-wheeler down. They got everything ready for the motor to be redone. Hey, SLC, what's going on, Brian? Hope y'all doing good, buddy. Yeah, it ain't no rain here. That's what somebody else said, something about rain. Yeah, nah, then ain't, you don't make nothing off of them, no way, off the live. But still, the point is, why demonetize it? I hope y'all had a good Christmas and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Brian. Finally got a night at home. There's Outcast Farms. If y'all coming in, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for us. Share it out. If you want to be a guest on here one Sunday night, you're going to have to email me. Shoot me an email, and Mr. Steve will drop the email address on the screen. Y'all send an email, and we'll test it, and you do a test. That way you can make sure your end's working, and we'll get you on here. Mr. David said he started to send flyers to Brian. It's been so long. What was I going to check? Rain. I want to look at the radar. Let me see what the radar is, because you'd like the second one to mention rain. There's our email address, geraldfarms@gmail.com. Send us an email. If you want to send us some PayPal, that's your PayPal too. That'll hook you up. Yes, 90% chance of rain. No, you can keep that -4 now. Yeah, there's a lot of rain up above us. Wow. Yeah, I hope that stays up y'all's way. You see all that rain? Yeah, that's a lot of rain on the radar. Been riding mules and selling hay. That's what I'm talking about. I want me a side by side. If any of y'all got a side by side you want to sell, let me know. I might start a GoFundMe and get one. There's our link to the racing merch and more. Whether you want or something with the Gerald Farms racing, farming, whatever you want, and we can use that. There's a link to hook you up. It's going to be cold here too, Mark. There's a couple of the weather people that's calling for. We got it out? There's a couple of places saying that we could get in the teens Tuesday night. If we get into teens here, it's going to be cold. Hey, AJ, what's going on, buddy? What the Outcast say? She's talking to Mr. David. Mr. David will get you in trouble, Outcast. You better feed Mr. David with a long handle spoon. He'll bite. That's a lot of rain. I cannot believe that I had no idea about the rain. Glyphosate is high. Yep. I think the 250-gallon tote went up like $600, I think, the last increase. Finally got the dang permit approved for the barn. Fingers crossed she'll be up by March. Dang, so they just now finally approving for your building, Brian? That's crazy. I hope it ain't supposed to rain tomorrow because I got a bunch of stuff I need to get done. Mr. David keeps you straight. Let me grab me a drink. Oh, yeah, everything's going up. Let me grab me a drink. Anybody want something? let's see. God almighty, them suckers are hard to open. Sounds like fertilizer's double more for. Yep, I think so. It's crazy, man. Stuff gets just a little bit more. I can tell you what we're gonna do. As soon as our hay start, if stuff keeps going up at the rate it's going up, we're gonna when our hay starts getting low, we're gonna start loading cows up, and we're gonna start selling them suckers, and let somebody else feed America. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, Mr. Money, what's going on, buddy? Lots of machine shop work. Might not get them all done. So what happens when you follow their rules? Yep. Flood plan for that building. You made a profit last year. Don't like it's going to do that. Well, if you need to do something with that profit, Thomas Farm, all you got to do is get into dirt track racing. You can take care of all that profit. Hey, Lee, what's going on, buddy? You can write dirt track off too. You can write you can write racing off if you're trying to make a profit. Yep, racing is fully write offable. How you think the people in big teams do it? And sponsorship is write offable too, Thomas Farm. So if you don't want to have your own car, you can help sponsor my car. Yeah, way better being late than never. KO Vacation. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. Yeah, you can write it off. You sure can. Send me a check, Thomas Farm. I'll show you how to write it off. Cove Action. Cove Action. Okay. You do videos? What kind of videos do you do? Cove Action. Clint's headed to Charleston as we type. Old NASCAR fan here. Used to follow Dale and Dale Jr. Awesome. I was telling my wife earlier, I seen something last week that said in a few days it'll be 21 days since we lost Dale Sr. That's unreal. You know, it's crazy. You know, I didn't go to Daytona for that race, but we was in Daytona the July right after that watching. Travel vlogs, drone. Yeah, we have a drone and stuff too. Your plate is still Race Fan 3. Yeah, but we do them dirt track racing, so maybe you'll enjoy some of that. And if you're in the close enough area by, you can hang out with us at the racetrack there. Cove Action. That wasn't too loud. They out there working. Hey, that wasn't too loud. No, you ain't bothering me. They out there working, y'all. Don't let that mess them up. Oh yeah, cold trickle. That's on Days of Thunder. I'm not much of a NASCAR fan now, though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they have some big winter racing going on. AJ, I ain't doing nothing. Rubbing is racing. That's right. Yeah, we have we redoing our dirt car right now. That'll probably be the video Tuesday. I drop videos on Tuesday and Thursday night. So we redoing our rear suspension under ours, going from the Ford 9-inch to the quick chain style rear end. Gordon's got a Daytona brochure from Daytona 2001. There's Mr. Steve Mack's got a link in the description there to one of our big sponsors for our dirt track racing is Pucker Butt. They got your hot sauce, your rubs, your salsas. They got all kind of stuff. If you like it with a little bit of heat to crazy heat, they got it. Shake and bake. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oh yeah, man. Last year when we changed tracks and had to change gears or get to a track and track be a little faster or slower, and we had to change it with that Ford 9-inch, that was not pretty. Okay. Well, how did you find us, Covation? You just seen the recommendation for the live? That's our car from this past year. Open wheel modified. And we share y'all, bring y'all along, man. We enjoy it. Steve Mack is a drone friend. Well, we won't hold that against you. Yeah, we won't hold that against you that Steve Mack's your friend. He's the sheriff around here, that's for sure. J.R. Gray. That name's familiar, Mr. David. Yeah, we won't hold that against you. Okay, he's in Artco. Okay. Awesome question there, Thomas Farms. What drone do you fly, Covation? And if I keep saying your name wrong, bud, I can promise you that anybody that knows me can tell you there's no disrespect. It's just probably my way of speaking and thinking. I'm going to be right back. I haven't had to do this in quite a while. I got to go check on that cat. Oh no, they're going to clean up pretty nicely. 170. That's what I told Brandon. They're going pretty good. I ain't trying to get that technical. Well, a little bit of dog leg ain't gonna hurt it. How do you look? He said, these off. See how hard it is to put on there. It goes on easy. Set it there. You need to pull from the tip of this bolt to the front. The tip of that to the front. As long as it's close within 8 of an inch, if it goes out of weight, you might have to squat it. If it's like 2 inches off, you know something's crazy and you got to redo something or it's going to be off bad. It shouldn't be off that much though. All right, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see, where did I leave off at? So anyone know any good jokes? Yeah, we can I'll bring up a joke in just a minute. Kicking butt NHRA Pro Mod. Okay. Thomas Farms has a Mini too. I've got a Spark that I really enjoy. Haven't used it in a while, but it's pretty good drone. Travel vlogs. You can send me some mail, Mr. Steve said. You like the Mavic Pro? Yeah, Steve. Who don't like the Mavic Pro? That's like the cream of the crop. Yours is all dirty. Do y'all know how to catch a because a bunch of y'all are in colder areas? Do y'all know how to catch a what the hell's them white bears called? The what in the world is a polar bear? A polar bear. Y'all know how to catch a polar bear? I tell you, easy way to catch a polar bear. Sold it. Yeah, a polar bear. Yeah, it's easy to catch a polar bear. What you do, and see, I'm telling y'all this, and I'm from South Carolina, where if we get a 1/4 inch of snow, everything shuts down. But I can tell you how to catch a polar bear. What you do is you dig you a hole about 4 foot, 5 foot across, and about 8 foot deep. You know, dig your hole. Then you take sweet peas. Buy a can. It don't matter what brand of sweet peas. Buy your sweet peas and put them sweet peas all the way around that hole. You know, you just scatter them all the way around it. And then when that bear comes up there to eat them sweet peas, all you got to do is sneak up behind him and kick him in the ice hole. And you got him. Yep, just kick him right in the ice hole. I want to go. Now, if y'all want a dirty joke, I can tell y'all a dirty joke. But I mean, I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to make it be PG. But I got a dirty joke too. You catch one that paws as big as your head. That works with ice fishing too. Okay. Because I ain't never been ice fishing now. But I ain't never caught a polar bear either. Now, the dirty joke is there was this couple riding a horse. Beautiful white horse. Beautiful white horse. Did Gordon get a downpour an hour ago? Yeah, it was a beautiful white horse. This couple was riding on a trail ride and it fell in the mud. You know, and that was nasty. That wasn't too good. They getting my attention out there, y'all. They working on. But that beautiful horse was dirty when he fell in that mud. There's a lot of rain on the radar, Colton. So y'all didn't hang around for the cows to sell the other day, Colton? What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. See, I read it right the first time, Steve. Appreciate you coming in, IP. Have a good week, buddy. I got a question for y'all. Excuse me. A darn mosquito flying around in my office. Is anybody? Let me read this here Lee's joke thing first. Two guys walk into a bar with a on, which is on. First guy should have seen it. Is anybody of y'all that farm or involved with a farm with the prices of anything? Is anybody planning on doing anything different, or is anybody doing making major changes because of the prices? Yeah, I like the food too at a couple of our sale barns that we go to, Gordon. My wife can't eat it though. She be smelling all that hog poop and all that, and then trying to eat a pork chop sandwich. She can't do it. You're using a consultant, they're gonna crunch the numbers. Carbon minerals and microbes. I just don't know. I mean, it just, to me, on our scale, this is what we work. I know that we can't continue to double and triple price of things and us continue to prosper and keep our head above water when ours is the same or no increase for us. Appreciate you coming in, Colton. Have a good week, buddy. Is that mud, son? If y'all wondering, if y'all hear all that beating and banging and cussing out there, that's them tearing that foiler apart that y'all saw smoking the other night. They got the motor, it's gutted right now. Y'all won't even recognize it. But they tearing everything down now to get it powder coated. And they're going to rebuild that motor. Also going to make a tea based on pig manure. Hey, we used to do some tea stuff, DLK. We've done some tea with cow manure, for irrigating, for fertilizing garden stuff. I reckon we can make it work on a bigger scale for hay fields. Plant cover for nitrogen, Mr. Monty said. I don't know what normal is, Gordon. Yeah, I know you can't hardly skimp on it, but at the same time, you can't afford to keep buying it. The hell, if you ain't gonna be doing it 2 years from now, if you can't keep your head above water, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the answer. I mean, normal was pre-2020. You're right, Covasion. But I mean, like I said, if it keeps going, we just going, when my hay starts dwindling down, I'm just going to load up cows and let somebody else worry about feeding people. Keep me just enough that I know I got plenty to eat. Keep me a bull and 5 or 6, 8 head of brood cows and don't worry about it. It's crazy. You go drop a load of cows off $1.80 a pound and stop at the store, and the cheapest thing you can buy is $5.99 a pound. It's just crazy. If anybody wants to know what you know, you're willing to share. That's awesome, brother. Yeah, we used to do a compost tea. I said for small scale, and then we done soldier flies. If any of y'all ever heard of soldier flies, we done soldier fly larvae for chickens and stuff, but nothing for cows. The new norm was plant. Hey, check this right here out. Y'all want to hear something cool? Remember, I just was telling y'all earlier that my internet was out from last Monday to Thursday. One of my neighbors has got an electric car. They couldn't charge that sucker because they didn't have internet. Check that out. Who's heard about that? I mean, we hear all this other stuff going on about everything. I ain't never heard you couldn't charge them without internet. But they couldn't even charge their car without internet. You don't expect Clint to from his usual planning. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying I might end up doing the exact same thing. You're not normal. Yep, they had an electric car and could not even charge it because they didn't have Wi-Fi. Yeah, and they got to have internet. That car had to have all that nuclear, all everything else that we think about, and internet. What if you don't have internet? Yeah, they running internet in a lot of more places now. I'm hearing and seeing. Yeah, it's gonna get just like the tractors that don't have emissions on them. You got 100 and 150 horse tractor right now with no emissions. That sucker will bring 1.5 times what it did new when you bought it. These vehicles gonna get that same way. What I don't understand is how are they gonna tax you on these new vehicles that's chargeable? Because once these people get used to this tax money, they never go back. They never settle for less. And that's probably why they need this internet, so they can figure out exactly how long or some way to meter you while you charging it to tax you. Hey, Mark Cornell, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I got a feeling that's fixing to crash too. Whenever they get all these parts in for these trucks and they flood the market with all these trucks, because how long can they keep them in this storage and they still be new? You can't have a truck that was made in 2021 and 2024 and still it be new. It's still 3 years old by then. So when they start dumping all these trucks, the supply and demand part's going to be upside down. And then people that's got that's paying $60,000 now for a 4-year-old truck because everything's inflated, they ain't going to be able to trade them in no more because they're going to be too far upside down. Just my guess. Just my guess. Mark said it got a heat wave, 30 degrees. There's a chance it could be in the teens here. Yeah, like I said, you just wait and see. Yeah, a vehicle can't be like that, though, I don't believe, from what I've seen. And then they're talking about, if you appreciate you coming in, Covation, have a good one, buddy. Like I said, we'll drop videos Tuesdays and Thursdays and live every Sunday. But if they drop all them trucks out, SUVs and all that stuff, I think it's going to flood the market. And a flooded market means for a cheap price. So if you can hang in there, I would hang in there and drive my old one. Probably in 2 years, you better buy them for half price. I hope. Then you might see Gerald Farmer with one. Because if they get the half price what they are now, you won't be paying but probably about double what it's worth. Owen's going to Louisville, Kentucky to pick up his new Chevrolet in the morning. And I'm talking junk, Owen. And you one of my good buddies. You one of my good supporters. I'm talking junk about trucks, and you going to get one. Tuesdays and Thursdays videos, live Sunday. That's right. Hit the notification. So I'll be looking forward to seeing you, buddy. I want you to send me a picture of it tomorrow, Owen, when you get to the dealership. Had to pay MSRP. Yep, just made it in. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up if you haven't. Yep. I know a guy that's got a 2019 Chevrolet right now. What was that, water? I know a guy that's got a 2019 fully loaded Chevrolet Z71. And he can trade it in and get like $4,000 to $7,000 more than he paid for it. Something's wrong with that. I'm telling you. There's going to be a lot of people upside down and hurt here in the future. He's going to truck from a free one on the money he's made. That's right. If you can keep rolling it, don't be stuck, though. Be sure to click the like button. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Payout total. Christina got home. Tell her I hope she's doing good, buddy. Monty Bush says laptop's dying. We appreciate you dropping in, Mr. Monty. Hope you have a good week, buddy, and I hope you're feeling better. I think I have to go back and check on that cat again. think the housing market, it very well could be. It very well could be. Y'all done got me in a rare form. I don't normally be talking about all them stuff. And I'm hoping at least one of y'all will send me an email now. I want to be a guest next week. Outcast Farms, you can be a guest. You could talk about all the good stuff that I don't be talking about. Send me an email. Take care, Covation. Cat, Lee's cat's bugging him and mine's bugging me. Good book to read is Dirty to Soul by Gabe Brown from Soul Health. Man, we used to be all into that stuff. I had chicken tractors 10 years before chicken tractors was cool. We used to move them in our cow pens behind the cows. We'd rotate the cows off, kind of like what's his name? Silas does. I think it's Silas. You can talk on the fly the way I see them videos you be doing. Driving to Tennessee. Yeah, we're gonna put our sponsors back there, Mark. That's what I think we're gonna do, bud. We gonna put our sponsors up. I'm gonna show them this picture, DLK, if you don't mind, so that way everybody can see it. Yeah, DLK, I'm fixing to show that picture, buddy. I hope you don't mind. I don't see nothing in there that nobody could see. So if anybody else is interested, why? I'm trying to get it blocked out. Dirt to Soul. My office is weird on the lighting. That's the book DLK was telling us about. Yeah, I said we tried a bunch of stuff, and the soldier fly larva was really intriguing to me. And all this stuff was way before YouTube. The easy reading. Y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. It's a mixture of mud and water and grease and just a little bit. See, why was somebody tying these suckers so tight? No, it's because somebody was stupid.
You remember we put red Loctite on the other one saying we was going to aggravate whoever took it off. And we were going to have to take it off.
I'm ready. You want this? Got it. You wasn't on that lower ball going to try to keep it on.
Yeah, it was.
Red Loctite, it'll rain movable. I put it on the lower ball joint because it was screwed. The whole thing was back, yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. Thomas Farms is checking out. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. Bath time. Gotta go. I'm gonna get me a bath when I get out of here. I think we gotta go, Tuesday and get the puppies a bath. Y'all, I never would imagine that I would have been attached to dogs. We got them doodles, and that's really got me attached. Use white sugar, Epsom salt, and borax for starters. But yeah, Mark was asking about the board. We're going to try to figure out how to put some of our racing sponsors and stuff back there. We might eventually start doing a green screen behind us. I'm not sure how to do it, but we might do that. They are, Lee. They are. And I've been around dogs my whole life. You know, I've had dogs outside, blah, blah, blah. Got your total cost down under $10 an acre. Wow. And it helped now. And like I said, when we run them chicken tractors behind our cows, you know, that really helped. Not only with the chicken manure, but they would scatter the cow manure, kind of like we do with that drag that we pull. Therefore, I don't know exactly what they are here, DOK. I'm not going to lie. My wife didn't tell me, and that was probably on purpose. But man, they're just, they are so different, I'm telling you. It's not letting you post, Mr. David. But no, I mean, my daughter got that white female first, you know, and somehow, you know, it just stole my heart. And now we got a black male, and it's wicked. You know, it sure changed me. I'm a big teddy bear in the house, I reckon. And our male, he's 7 months old, solid black. And I think he weighs 50 some odd pounds at 7 months. Our female's a year old. And she weighs 40 something pounds. And we had her a while. But man, the race, when we racing, my babies is there now. I want my babies there. They $2,500 Canadian. Wow. I think we're going to go ahead and get both of ours fixed probably. We don't want them to be trying to have babies and something happen. Appreciate you coming in, Gordon. I'm getting ready to shut her down too, buddy. Well, I appreciate each and every one of y'all guys and gals for supporting us here at Gerald Farms. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend, rest of your weekend here. Don't forget we drop videos on Tuesday night, Thursday night, and we'll be live next Sunday night. The good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise. Y'all take care. Have a good one.